Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Isma, and I'd like to welcome you all to episode 17 of my Warhammer 40k Tacticus series. In today's episode, I want to start with the Fall of Cadia mirror campaign, as well as do some Onslaughts and some Salvage runs. And hopefully, by the end of the episode, we can get an additional requisition order so we can do a 10 pull and see what we get from that. So, without further ado, I hope you all enjoy, and let's begin. Alright, so here we go, level 1. We have to go against some Bloodletters, and our characters are Cuts Gordon, Sybil Divine, and Thaddeus Noble. There should be a perfect use for Cut's ability over here. Excellent. We can take this one out with Sybil, and last one goes to Thaddeus. Alright, level 1 complete. This is gonna be, well, in terms of the campaign, it's gonna be a bit quicker since there isn't any dialogue, so yeah, let's proceed. Episode 2, so we have a Terminator in Deep Strike. Let's use Cut's ability again. Takes out 4 of them. And Sybil handles the rest. Alright, moving on to level 3. Okay, level 3, we have 2 Terminators this time. So let's just put Cut in the front. And let's let them come to us. Okay, so let's use Cut's ability over here. We take out 2 Terminators and both Bloodletters, and Sybil handles the other 2. Okay, level 4, we have a good amount of Bloodletters and only 1 Terminator. Let's let them come to us, then we can use Thaddeus' ability and Cut's ability. Oh, actually, sorry, I used Thaddeus' attack instead. Let's move Sybil back, she's almost dead, and level 4 complete. Moving on to level 5. Alright, level 5, we have a lot of Bloodletters again, and 1 Terminator, which is relatively close, but can't attack him since Deep Strike. Ooh! That was a really nice active ability for Thaddeus. Let's use it. Cut's ability on this guy. Kill the Terminator with Sybil, and Thaddeus handles the final one. Next up, even more Bloodletters. Alright, let them come to us after this. Okay, we only take out 2 of them. Let's see. Cut. Oh, that was my bad. I didn't realize the sections were on different elevations, so that was anticlimactic. Okay, well, we still win regardless. Alright. And moving along to level 7. Alright, so we have 4 Terminators for this level. Should be relatively easy. Very nice. Let's use Thaddeus over here. And that's it. Alright, moving on. Alright, so similar level to the rest. Some Bloodletters with 1 Terminator. So let's go. Alright, so let's actually, yeah, let's do this and let's do that. Okay, very nice. And let's move Cut to the front so we can protect Sybil, because Bloodletters, if we remember correctly, they have their passive that allows them to deal extra hits to Psychers. So if they get onto Sybil, she's gonna be pretty much dead or very weak. Okay, so on this battle now we have some Guardsmen. Well, Traitor Guardsmen, and that's very nice. We take out 3 Bloodletters. So let's left Terminator and Guardsman and 1 Bloodletter afterwards. Okay, perfect use for Cut's ability here, and perfect use for Sybil's ability. Single target, well, large single target damage, always nice. Okay, so Next level, here we do 2 Terminators, 5 Bloodletters, and 2 Guardsmen. Let's use Thaddeus' ability. Okay, we only get 2 of them, which should be okay. Alright, so let's move cut over here. That was excellent. And that guy's dead. That was a very excellent use of his ult. Perfect, in my opinion. Alright, moving on. Okay, next level, let's go. We have some guardsmen and bloodletters and 1 terminator. So let's take out 2 guardsmen here. Ooh, that's very nice. We take out a lot of them with Thaddeus' active, and now all that's left to do is cleanup work. So let's use Sybil over here. Let's use Butts here, and Thaddeus will take care of the terminator. Okay, very nice, very nice. Alright, so it looks like we can start bringing other characters into these battles now, outside of the 3 main Astra Militarum members, so that's good. So it's gonna help out a little bit if we can bring some stronger characters from different factions. So let's bring Tangita, and let's okay, we wouldn't be able to do that. Let's take out this guy. Sybil, we take out this one, and let's take out this one with Thaddeus. Prevent him from attacking Sybil. Alright, and this is actually pretty good because we're able to bring Tangita, and since he's one of my stronger characters, it was a bit easier than it should have been, honestly speaking. Okay, moving on. Alright, let's continue on. Let's try and switch it up. Let's bring Vindicta. Haven't used her in a good bit, so yeah. Alright, let's see how we're gonna handle this. Let's split fire. Okay, very nice. We take out both of them, and the one runs away. And ooh, this looks like a perfect opportunity for it looks like we've reached a point where Cut's ability doesn't affect the Terminators anymore. So gonna have to level him up at some point. But moving on, let's try Varro again. Actually, wait, no, we didn't try Varro's yet because we swapped them out for Tangita. Alright, so Varro. Let's use his ability over here. Very nice. We eliminate 3 of them. Cut. Let's take this guy out. Sybil here, and nice. We eliminate the last one. Now let's go over here. Yeah, it doesn't really affect him that much. But I guess it makes sense as well because his active ability does blast damage, which is only a 15% PS ratio. Since they have relatively tanky armor, since they're Terminators as well as the Terminator trait, it's understandable why it doesn't deal damage or much damage. But here we are at the final battle for this page. We have Angrax, who is almost dead because of Certus. So let's finish him off. Ooh, actually, we took out everyone else besides Angrax. Oh well, he's still gone regardless. Let's use Thaddeus' ability here, and Sybil takes him out. This was a pretty easy level. This was actually pretty easier than when we played it on the well, this map in particular was easier than when we played it in the regular Fall of Cadia campaign, because the Cadians were actually a pain to deal with while using the Black Legion, so yeah. But we managed to complete it, which is nice, and now we can move on to the Salvage runs as well as the Onslaughts. But first, before we do any of that, let's claim these chests, get some common Chaos badges, should prove very useful in the future, as well as a requisition order. So I believe we need 1 more in order to do a 10 pull. But first, let's do this. Some more Chaos badges, or some more common Chaos badges, my bad. We have a lot of missions to get through, so it's gonna take a long while. Okay, let's do some upgrades. Alright, here we have Totmos. Let's apply some upgrades to him. I'm gonna get him up to Uncommon 1 at some point. I actually plan to get all my characters to Uncommon 1. Like, I know some characters are better than the rest, but for me, I want all my characters to be on a level playing field, so if I ever have to use them at some point, I could use them without being at a disadvantage of them dying too quickly. So, yeah. But let's continue to upgrade Thaddeus over here, or, well, level him up with tomes, so that way we can apply this upgrade. And let's see, Snotfogger, yes we can. Okay, so let's continue with the salvage runs, and we continue on with the Xenos track, Sector 3, Salvage Zone 3. Okay, so I think this is the squad we're gonna continue to use for salvage runs, since Atana gives crit rate, Kalandis has the highest crit chance in the game, and because of her two abilities, and well, Makotep in combination with Imosfek and Aleph Null gives extra movement, so everything's good. And let's just let everything play out and we'll catch back up soon. Alright, first salvage run complete, and looks like we can move on to another zone. Okay, so we move on to Salvage Zone 4 for the Xenos track still. And let's proceed. Let's move Atan all the way to the back, move up Imosfek and Aleph Null as well as Makota. Next up, use summons here, and then duplicate them, this will greatly help in collecting coins if they do happen to be just out of reach of any of my characters. But that would be kind of doubtful since Atana has a movement of 5 and she could fly over objects, so yeah, but just in case. Alright, so let's just continue on and I'll catch you guys back when we are ready to head into the Onslaughts. Alright, time to get into some Onslaughts. Alright, so in our first Onslaught we continue again with the Xenos characters. I think who I want to run. Let's put Elderon in there. Actually, you know what? Let's keep the same squad. Yeah. Okay, so let's move up Snotfogger, use his active, get 2 grots. Then we can use Atana's ability here. Eliminate that guy with Totmos and move up the Tyrant Guard. Alright, next, let's see to get rid of this Tyranid Warrior. Okay, very nice, and we do get one of them to run away in addition. And next up, we use Topmost's ability here, we get good use out of it. Let's move everyone behind the Tyrant God now, so that he can do his job and be a tank. Alright, we have another Tyranid warrior, so let's deal with that. Oh, you know what? Let's take out the rest around him, since he does have double block chance and double armor. Just, well, in the previous turn. Let's deal with him now. Very nice. Get a crit. And hopefully two of them can run away. One of them does, which is still better than nothing. So next up, well, Tarangard is almost dead, but he is doing his job, so that's good. Alright. Okay, very nice. Alright, the Tyrant God is still up. Unfortunately, we do lose Atana, but it's okay. She did her part. So let's bring in Imus Fek. His Overwatch should be greatly useful in dealing with these Tyranids. Alright, let's see. Let's take this guy out for the Tyrant God, and finally he goes down. Let's bring in this guy, what is his name? Give us scraps with his tank. Let's take out that scarf, that swarm, Yep, Overwatch comes in handy. Alright. Next up, let's... Okay, nice, we get rid of that swarm. Very good, very good. And let's heal up Snapper Rector, because Give us Scraps is a... not a medic, but a mechanic. Right, Overwatch came in handy a bit there. And that is our first Onslaught finished. Okay, so... we do get a level up on Snotfolger. And let's continue to get Tarngard shards, because he's my only Tyranid and he is the lowest out of everyone so far. So let's get him up a little bit. Alright, for our next Onslaught, we're going to be doing an Onslaught for the Chaos characters. So let's proceed. Alright, so here we are with our 4 Chaos characters. I really hope for another one soon. Alright, so let's put these guys like so, and then press play. Alright, so here we go. Let's go there. Not Aleph, no. Archimatos. We put Angrax in the position between these spawn points. Takes a bit of damage, but I don't think... Oh. Takes a bit more damage, more than I was expecting. I don't want to move him because he'll be practically useless for the upcoming round, because he wouldn't be next to the spawn point. So that's true. But in the meantime, we take out that one and we summon 3 Bloodletters with Archie. And Angrax does what he always does, puts in work. Okay, so let's move him over here, and let's try to block off that spawn point where Malodus is, so that we can gain some level of effectiveness. Okay, so let's move up. Alright, so we take out this one with Hawken. Not Hawken, sorry, Archematos. Then we use Angrax's ability on the 2 swarms. Oh, I was hoping that the ability would do that. But we use Hawken's ability here, and then we slowly can move everyone back. Okay, next turn, Archematos should hit right and nicely there. Okay, miss. Alright, then everything should be pretty easy from here on out. So. And we are finished. Okay, so this is that was pretty easy. I do have to say though, out of all the modes, Arena, Salvage, Onslaughts, and Campaigns, Onslaughts seem to be my favorite. Reason being is that you get so many upgrade rewards. So like, for example, badges to upgrade a character abilities or orbs to ascend them, as well as character shards. And you also do that, or you also get that for another faction as well, depending on which um, onslaught route you take. So yeah, it's pretty fun. It can be a bit frustrating in the later rounds though, when the enemies are really tough and your characters are not quite as strong. They might be strong, but they're not quite as strong to deal with that many enemies, so that could be a bit frustrating. But hopefully we can get our things together before that ever happens. So let's. Ooh, okay, this is perfect. With claiming that mission, we unlock this chest, which will give us another requisition order, which we can now do a 10 opening. So let's go and do that right now and see what we get. Hopefully we get something good, or if something good and someone new. But if not somebody new, hopefully we get someone good. Oh, we can also upgrade Belto's ability before we do that. So he is maxed out on the rare ability badges, and we can upgrade this. Any more upgrades? Let's just double check. Tangita, should I? Nah. I'll actually let's actually upgrade Tangita or level him up so we can upgrade his passive ability with his summons. And you know what? Since we have one left over, let's put that into his active. Excuse me. With Thaddeus, actually, yeah, let's see, upgrade Thaddeus' ability since he's going to be very useful not just for campaigns but for arena and tournaments in the future. Let's also, we've upgraded Emo's Spec, its active ability, and should we actually, yeah, let's upgrade this a little bit. Is that all? Oh, we can apply this upgrade to Snotfalga, whatever his name is, and we can upgrade him from Iron 3 to Stone 1. Wait, actually no, I don't know. But anyways, let's wait. Alright, let's do this 10 opening. Oh wait, looks like my connection is messed up. BRB. Alright, we are back. Let's open these up. Hopefully something good. Hopefully. Alright, starting off, we have 5 rare Xenos orbs. Then we have 2 legendary Chaos orbs. Next, 80 Anufet shards. Oh my goodness. That is awesome. I think with that we can start farming a new and be done in a decent amount of time. We also get 20 virus shards, 5 pestilence shards. What is this? 5 cuts shards. Oh, we have an epic character. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we got something good. Let's see who it is. No way, no. That is awesome. That is awesome. You know, I was talking about it, I believe it was in the previous episode as well, and I did mention it in this one that I wanted another Chaos character. Ask and you shall receive. Nauseous Rotbone, the Chaos Healer of the Dead God. Nauseous Rotbone, the Plague Sergeant of the Dead God. That is awesome. That is awesome. We get a common character here, we get a duplicate Angrax, but this was pretty awesome overall because we got rare Xenosorbs, which I didn't even mention. We got Nauseous Rotbone and we got 80 Anufet shots. Oh my goodness. Yeah, but while we're here, let's do some upgrades, shall we? We actually can upgrade all of his abilities up to level 8. But first we're gonna have to level him up with the tomes or the XP books. Alright, so let's do that. But this is really cool. So he's basically like an Incisus, but a better Incisus. Passive is basically almost the same thing, is a revive, but it only works for chaos characters, where Incisus works for all characters. But the difference is he can revive them even though they are overkilled, which in Incisus's case, if they get overkilled, there's no chance of bringing them back. Let's actually equip a knife. Since he has 4 hits, the way I do things is if a character has 2 hits, 1 or 2 hits, I'd usually put a bolt on them, giving them the highest crit chance since they have lower hits. But if they have 3 hits and over, I tend to give them a knife, or what is this? The ceremonial knife. Since even though it has a lower crit chance, the crit damage is higher, and since they have more attacks, they have more chances to trigger it. So that's the reason for that. Let's continue to put upgrades into him. This is actually pretty dope. Like on my other account, it took me what is this? So I started playing roughly on my other account about 2 months after the game released, and after that point it took me 6 months. 6 months of playing the game before I got another chaos character, and when I did get another chaos character outside of the 4 you get from the beginning, it was Pestilent, which he's kind of bad. But to get this guy within 2 months of playing this account is pretty awesome. And he is one of the better Chaos characters as well. But ladies and gentlemen, this was an awesome episode. We started the Fall of Cadia mirror campaign, beat Angrax at level 15, we played 2 Onslaughts, 2 Salvage runs, and we did an awesome Requisition opening. So I really hope you all enjoyed. I definitely enjoyed this episode, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Bye.